Okay. I am leaving from Dollar Tree right now because I had to come and pick up some stuff. Shit. Oh. I was like, where the fuck are my keys? Alright. So, I'm leaving from Dollar Tree. I had to stop and get a few things for the house. And chapstick, sunglasses, because my eyes are little pussies and they can't handle the sun. And I am about to take off now. I need to stop at the gas station quick too because I need to get gas because bitch is low. And that's about it. That's how things are going so far. Let me back up. That's how things are going so far. I'm making good timing, so that's a good thing. Because shop opens at 12. And I wake up early in the morning. I wake up super early. Really? Hi, stupid bitch. I wake up super early in the morning. And then I wake up with my hubby, so we wake up like at 6:30 in the morning because he has to get ready and go to work. So I wake up with him, make him breakfast. Then I take like a quick little cat nap after he leaves. And I cuddle with my boys for a little bit. And then I get up, I clean the house, and I wash dishes while I listen to Dr. Phil. And that man is freaking amazing. I like listening to him. I like watching him. You know, his shows are good. So, yeah. I'm waiting for a couple of people to get on here. Because I had a couple of questions that needed answering. Make sure there's no... Okay, we're good. I had to make sure that there was like no don't turn on red or something like that, and check for cameras, because over here in Melrose there is a stoplight that doesn't have a sign that says don't turn on red, and people do it all the time, and then all of a sudden they get this big ass ticket for turning on red. They get like $100 fine for doing that. So I'm really cautious about it. I'm like super hungry because I eat breakfast really early. Corn nuts. Hi, Nadra. Good afternoon. Well, I think we're still in the morning. We're in the morning hours still. Last morning hour. So, some of the questions that I had gotten asked, within the last day or two, there was one witch who had asked what my thoughts were on doing workings or spell work or any type of, you know, spell work or magic work or ceremonial work or ritual work, anything like that, in the times that you're sick, when you're ill, when you're not feeling good. What my thoughts are on doing workings like this when you're not feeling good. Oh shit. Hold on, I didn't realize that there's... Hold on, I didn't realize this. There's cops. Oh. Okay. Hold on, this just confused the fuck out of me right now. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. I'm like so confused right now because there's cops that have their lights flashing, and then there's this truck pulling this big ass thing. So now what the fuck? Okay. There's a lot of traffic. I don't know how I'm gonna get back in there. I thought I was getting pulled over right now, but no, I wasn't. So these cop cars are, I guess they have their lights on and stuff because there's this truck that's pulling this big ass, I don't know what the hell it is, but it says danger, high voltage, keep out. I don't know what it is. It's like a big fucking thing. I don't know. But so what my thoughts are on doing workings when you're not feeling good, when you're sick, for me personally, and I don't know how you guys feel about this or what, but I personally I try not to do workings, at least for other people. I will not do workings for other people when I'm not feeling good. Whether if I'm feeling like just physically not good, like I'm sick, or even if I'm just in a bitchy ass mood and I'm just being like a negative Nancy and not, you know, like I'm not at my full, like I'm not feeling good, I'm not feeling positive, I don't feel like I could do workings for other people while I'm like this, because I don't think that the results come out as good. Whereas when I'm feeling like 100%, like when I'm feeling great, you know, or at least at an 80% or 70, you know, but when you're like borderline, I don't know how I'm feeling today, then I would suggest and I would recommend that maybe you just chill and relax and don't do anything for that day when it comes to doing workings for other people. But if you are wanting to do something for yourself, to get yourself better, to get yourself well again, yeah, I think for me personally, I feel that that is okay, because nobody likes to be sick. Nobody likes to not feel good. So I feel like when you're not feeling good, oh, come on, now what? These sent off, for real. Oh, let's see, how can I get over there? I hate getting thrown off my route, because then I gotta try to figure out a new way, and then it's like, alright, anyway, when you're not feeling good, you already have that in you, like, I want to get better, like, I need to get better. That attitude right there and that energy right there is really helpful when it comes to being able to do spells to heal yourself and to get yourself well again, because you're not feeling good. But if you're needing to do spell work to bring up your finances and you're not feeling good, that I kind of like, not so sure of. I don't personally do it because I know that my energy is not in a good spot or a good place. But at the same time, if it needs to be done, then I at least change my energy by connecting with my stones. So I incorporate my stones in a lot of my workings, and I know that a lot of my sister witches do the same as well, incorporating stones and everything like that. That changes the energy of what you're using to work with. So if your energy is shitty at the moment, you could put on one of your stones or a talisman and just completely change your own energy so that you're able to do work and stuff like that if it's something that needs to be done. Or even protection spells, like if you're needing to do like a protection spell and you can't really wait till you feel better or you're feeling good, and maybe you might even feel like this is part of the reason why you're sick. Like, it's almost like when they I don't know if you guys ever heard this, but when you say, oh, like, I'm sick with it, like when there's something going on in your life that is kind of like icky and it physically makes you get sick. I feel like you can do workings for that. But yeah, or even if you're just not feeling good and you have a loved one with you, they could do the spell for you if that's something that they're open to. You know, if you're like, oh, you know, I need this candle lit for me, can you light this for me? You know, they don't want to see their loved one sick, so they already have that intention, like, okay, I want you to get better, so yeah, I'll light it for you. So I'm sorry, you guys, I couldn't read your comments right now because I'm still trying to find my way. I'm like, alright, hold on, what is this right here? Alright, I think I gotta keep going straight. Oh, this sucks. I better not get lost. Alright. Oh, Nadra, you caught me. Yeah, you caught me on live. Yeah, you must have a positive attitude to get strong. Exactly. And, oh, hi, Desert Siren. Yeah, having a positive attitude, even if you're feeling like shit, like if you're not feeling good and you have a positive attitude, that by itself, because, you know, you manifest things with your thoughts, with your words. And if you can instantly trigger yourself to not think negative and to be positive about it, like, okay, yeah, maybe you are feeling like shit today, but maybe that got you to be able to go home early, you know, from work or something, you know. So you could look at it like, okay, at least I get to be at home, you know. Yeah, I feel like shit, but at least I'm at home. You know, so yeah, I feel like if you wanted to do workings when you're not feeling good, depending on what it is and depending on who it's for, I say go ahead and go with it. You know, if you're a witch who does other workings for other people, and these people pay you, you know, like clients, they're paying you to do work for them, then no, I personally, I wouldn't. If I'm not feeling good and if I'm not in a good place at the moment, I'll be like, you know, I'm gonna have to hold off on this because, you know, just right now there's things that are going on. You know, you don't really have to give too much information about what it is that's going on, but just let them know that at the moment is not a good time, but that you'll definitely get back to them when you're able to do this for them. Oh, you guys are sliding crooked over here, crooked. Okay, so hopefully I kind of answered that question a little bit on whether or not you can do workings when you're not feeling good. I always use different herbs to do different stuff for my daughter and I. Yes, so herbs and crystals, they all, it's, if you know what crystals do, herbs basically do the same thing as well. So just like every crystal has its own energy, every herb has its own energy too. So when you look at it, like the metaphysical properties of stones, the herbs have metaphysical properties as well. So even when you're putting your herbs and your crystals together, you're changing the energy that's already there. So you can manipulate energy in whatever way it is that you want. And if you're not feeling good, that's even more of a reason why it is that you could do workings to get yourself better. And then after you do something for yourself, then you can go ahead and start doing stuff for your you know, for your finances, or for your protection, or for positive energy, things like that. Let's see, and then I had another question on why you might be having blockages if you're a shop owner, and you might be having blockages on getting sales, on getting clients, on things like that. What I had gotten from this was when you feel like you're having financial blockages, it's usually something that's starting from in here, from in you. So, you know, I would really try to kind of focus on, you know, what is it about me that's not attracting this? And what can I do to fix this? What can I change to fix this? A lot of times, sometimes it could be our confidence. Sometimes it can be just not really believing in yourself, not truly believing in yourself. Sometimes that can cause a blockage. If you're not confident in you know, your business, or confident in yourself, or something like that, that could cause a blockage. Other things that could cause a blockage too would be it could be that you need to find your niche, almost like your you know, what it is that makes your business special. Because a lot of people kind of do the same things when they have a witchy shop. A lot of people are, oh, Harlem, I know you, I'm turning right here. Okay, a lot of people who have witchy shops kind of have the same things. They have the oils, they have the loose incense, they have the candles, the dressed candles, they have spells that they sell, things like that. So what you want to do to kind of stand out from the others is find what it is that's different, and go from that, build from that, because people love to find things that are different, that are new, especially when it comes to our practice. Different things that you could do to, you know, to bring more people in, to make more people interested in what it is that you do. I've seen a lot of businesses doing like those subscription boxes. That's an awesome idea. A witchy subscription box. Those are awesome. You know, so something like that. Just kind of see what's in, see what other people are having success with, and create your own, you know, your own idea. And oh, thank you, Desert Siren. Thank you so much. So Desert Siren was saying that she loves my stuff. Yeah, so that's basically with what I do. I had to find something that was gonna help me to stand out from the rest. So I had to look for my own talent, my personal talent, what I'm good at, and I'm good at creating. That's what I'm good at. I've been good at that since I was a little kid. You know, my mom, she had always tried to oh my God. My mom had always tried to push me to becoming like an artist, you know, somebody who drew or painted or something like that. She always wanted me to do these things because she said I was so good at it. So, you know, try to find what it is that you're good at. If you're good at communicating with other people, make that part of your thing, because I do this as well. I am a spiritual counselor. I consider myself to be a spiritual guide in the physical being, because I have a thing where, and because I am an empath, I have a thing where I'm able to connect with other people's feelings and other people's emotions, and I'm able to help them because of that. So see what your gift is, see what you're good at, figure that part out, and I'm telling you that from there's not going to be anything to block you, because whatever it is that's trying to block you, oh shit, I'm gonna be a bitch right now. I gotta cut people off. I'm sorry, don't hate me. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Find what it is that you're good at, you know, like everybody is good at something, and everybody has a unique touch. You know, so even with my wire wrapping, I've seen other people do wire wrap. It be like that sometimes. Hello, I know. I felt bad. I didn't want to cut nobody off. But it was on accident. Alright, so when you find what it is that you're good at, and you're passionate about this, and that becomes your strength, and that blockage, it just disappears. It's not there anymore, because the universe wants you to do what it is that you're gifted to do. So if you're not having the type of the type of business success that you're wanting, maybe you're needing to go take it into another direction. Not saying that you need to stop having a witchy business. Keep your witchy business, but find what it is that makes you special and what it is that makes you different. Because every witch can dress candles. Every witch can create a loose incense. I mean, just about every witch. I don't know. I have smelled some loose incense that's been a little, you know, but like, you just have to find what it is that you're good at. And from there, you're going to blossom, and people will feel that when they see your items, when they see the things that you create or the things that you make. And maybe you're not a creator. Maybe you're not able to create stuff. Maybe you're not an artistic person. You know, if you like to put things together and create your own blends of things, maybe you could create your own soaps or create your own salves. I don't see a lot of witches selling salves. Salves is a great thing. You know, you can incorporate essential oils, you can use organic products. People love these kind of things. And they also like to things that are unique, things that are different. You know, when you bring something new to the table, everybody just has this draw to it, like, oh, I want to try this. You know, like, just like that, like how I was telling you, that subscription for that box, that monthly box subscription, there was somebody who started that. There was somebody in the world that said, you know what, I'm gonna put a bunch of, you know, it could be stuff that doesn't really sell very often, or new stuff that you want people to try out. You put all that stuff in a box, give people a good deal on it, and they will buy it. And when they buy it, they'll tell their friends about it. Every person that you come across, every customer, you need to see them as not just one person, but you need to see them as 5 people. Because every person that comes into your shop or goes online to your shop or orders something from you, they have 5 friends or 5 family members that they are going to go ahead and tell them about what it is that they just got and how awesome it is. And from that, those 5 people each person, you know, you grow your business from there. You have to start from the ground up. Unfortunately, that's just how the business aspect of it works. So I can speak from a business point of view, and I can also speak from a witch's point of view, because I've been in charge of businesses since I was 17 years old. I'm now 32. So I've done bars, I've done restaurants, I've done like vending events. I've done a lot of different things. I've done different events. You know, so I kind of already have like that business part in me, and especially because growing up, all my family has. Oh, thank you, Nadra. Yeah, I'm young. I consider myself young. But I've been through a lot, you know, so I've picked up on a lot of things, especially with my family my family has all owned their own businesses on my father's side. And I feel like that part is very much implanted in me, where I have that in me, where I can have a business and I know what to do and I know how to keep people interested. And also another part of that is you want to have a great personality. You want to make sure that you have a good personality. If you don't have a good personality, people pick up on that, and nobody wants to buy anything from an asshole. You know, if you don't like to talk to people, or if you don't like, you know, to, you know, that kind of thing. Yo, thank you so much, Nadra. She said you are really creative, sis. Thank you, sister. So, you know, you kind of have to take the business aspect and the witch aspect, the witchy aspect. You got to bring them both together. And, you know, and like I was saying yesterday, you don't want to, there's a lot of witches out there that use their path to be their money maker. And it becomes so much like that they lose their passion for it, and it no longer becomes genuine. So it's very much about balance. You gotta have you got to have balance when you're owning this type of a business, because you still need it to be genuine, you still need it to be real, you still need that same love that you put into one product. You need to be able to continue that. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of you who have gone to our online shop or have come into our shop, you guys will notice that a lot of our items are one of a kind, because I do not like to, I'm not a factory. I don't work as a factory. I don't recreate the same items over and over and over and over again, because I get bored of it. I get bored very quickly. So a lot of times I'll make one thing, I'll make 3 of that thing, if that. And that's another reason why people want to, you know, they want to get that item so quickly, is because they're like, who knows when the fuck Nina's gonna go ahead and make another one, so let me take it. And I have my friends telling me that all the time, like, oh, this girl don't really make, you know, she doesn't continue to make things over and over again, because I feel like that spark is lost after making it so many times. Except for with wrapping stones. Wrapping stones, I could do that all day, every day, and I could wrap multiple stones in one day. Hi, great personality is a lot for me. I am quick to walk away. Yes. Yes, so that's the thing too, is that if you don't have a good personality, and if you're not inviting, and if you don't, you know, people will buy your products just to support a great person, because they're like, I really like that person, I want that person to be successful because I believe in her. And all that just from being approachable, from being knowledgeable, from being nice, and just sometimes listening to what people say. And hi, Lucas. Listening to what people say, and, you know, like, just like how I do right now, I'm like waving to my neighbors and stuff like that. And I mean, I get along with everybody. I'm not just, I don't, when I go into the shop, I'm not anybody who I'm not already when I'm outside the shop. I'm the same person. And you know, I guess I just have so much to be happy about in life. Hold on, wait, let me catch up. You have a lot of love. You do, like, with the business I have is blah. Wait, okay, I kind of caught some of that, but I need to take these damn glasses off. All right, so now I'll be able to see more. All right, so I mean, I don't know. I guess that's kind of what I would feel if you don't feel like anybody is, like, you know, putting the eye on you or something, or doing some type of, you know, like, hating on you in some way, or trying to send you some type of, like, you know, like, oh, you're not going to be successful kind of thing. If you don't feel like it's coming from an outer source, then it's coming from an inner source. And if it's coming from an inner source, the only way that you're going to change what it is that you're attracting is by changing you, and by figuring out what it is about you that is not attracting the type of success that you're wanting. And that, I mean, even, and it doesn't even just have to be financial success or business success. When you change certain aspects of yourself for the better, you attract so much more than just financial or business. You attract love, you attract happiness, you attract your happiness is, it's it kind of rubs off on other people. It's what's that damn word? Contagious. Your happiness is contagious, and it makes other people happy just to see you smile when you see somebody. And I do this all the time, because I, like, with the way that I look, you know, dreadlocks, stuff like that, I look different. I get a lot of people that look at me, and when people look at me, and if it's in a nice way, in a way that they're like, oh, you know, like, that they, like, look at me like that, I smile at them. And even when people do give me the stank eye, I'll wave. I'll be like, hey, hi, and I'll smile at them still, because it's just my way of being like, you know, if you're sending some type of haterade at me, you're not gonna kill my, let's see. But even with things that you sell too. I haven't seen the railroad nails or tobacco pieces in other shops. Aw, thank you, Olive. Yeah, see those things? That's me incorporating everything that it is within my practice and my path, because I am an eclectic witch. I do like to carry things that have to do with hoodoo and voodoo and everything. I love to have those things in my shop because those are the type of things that I work with. And you know, so having unique items that resonate with you, things that you use. And that's the other thing too, is that you want to make sure, if you're going to have a witchy business like that, you want to make sure that the products that you are selling to people are products that you yourself use and you yourself have been successful with. Because if you don't believe in your product and you don't believe in yourself, your things are not going to sell. Like, people are not going to want to buy them, because they, even if they don't know, oh, you know, they don't know that you don't use this, but I'm going to sell it. It's kind of like an energy where, you know, especially with witches, like, we pick up on stuff. So when people come to the shop and they ask me about things, I'm knowledge in what it is that I have at the shop, because those things that I sell are the same things that I use in my practice. So that's how come I'm able to believe in what it is that I use so much, because I have been successful with it. So unique, and I love that. Oh, thank you, Nadra. We said it at the same time. Yeah, so I mean, that's really about it. Just, and I hope I wasn't like, I mean, I hope I gave this person some type of information, something that could help them, because that's the other thing too, is that I genuinely want to help people. And when you genuinely want to help people, you want to make sure that you're you know, saying what it is that they need to hear. If not everything, if not 100% of what I said, at least if it's 10-20%, I'm happy with that. And like I had told this person, if I don't answer all of your question, please feel free to message me and be like, hey, you know, this was, you know, I'm still feeling kind of sketchy about this or whatnot. You know, feel free to do that, because like I said, I genuinely like to help people. And when you genuinely love to do certain things, it reflects a lot on your personality. Hey, Melly. Yeah, they feel the negative vibe. Exactly. They feel the negative vibe, not just from the person, but from the product. Like, when you know, for example, if this was a product that I was selling and I'm not a happy person, and I'm, you know, I bottle this energy up. If this was an oil, and if I'm like just a negative person and I'm just not happy with what I'm doing, and I'm you know, if I'm not happy in my product, when a person who comes into the shop and is familiar with energy and they work with energy, when they hold this or they touch this, they're not going to want to buy it, because they're going to feel that energy on it. That same energy that you put into it is what they're going to feel off of it. And that even goes for online shops too. Online shops, when you post pictures of your products and there's a certain energy that people who are sensitive to energy, people who work with energy, witches, practitioners of any kind, if you don't want to call yourself a witch and you're just a practitioner, or you work with energy, or you know, you're a Reiki healer, or whatever the case may be, you work with energy so much that you don't even have to touch something, you can almost see it. You can see who's calling me. Oh, Sheila's calling me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you can see that energy. Yeah, and especially for empaths. Oh, thank you so much, Nadra. I appreciate you guys watching these videos, and you know, I do like to answer questions. So if any of you guys ever have any questions about anything, and if you feel like I could give some type of guidance, feel free to message me, or to ask us on Facebook, or to even leave your comments in the comment box. Or even if you guys have any ideas, If you guys have any ideas for, you know, any witchy businesses out there, if they're having a hard time selling their products, if you guys have any ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments, because I don't claim to know it all. I just know what I know, and I know from my experience. But if you guys have any advice to give to this witch, please feel free to leave it in the comments, because there are a lot of people that can give good advice, and there's a lot of people that have new, fresh ideas. Oh, thank you, Molly. You and Little Red Witch are so informative. I appreciate both of you ladies. Thank you, Melly. Yeah, so that's something that we really try to be. Yeah, if someone is constant downer and then they say they're selling stuff, I'm like, nope, don't need that energy around me. Oh, Gentry, you're late. Yeah, that's true, Desert Siren. That's why I'm saying is that people pick up on that. They pick up on it, and like I was saying, what makes people want to buy stuff from you is when it's not even just the product. It's sometimes it has to do a lot with the person. If, you know, people want to support your business because they believe in you and they believe in what it is that you're doing, and they love your energy, and they, you know, you make them feel good, they will want to support you in what it is that you're doing because they believe in you. So that is like right there, that's like, I cannot stress it enough that being a witch and being a business owner and having a witchy business, that is one of the main things that comes along with what it is that we do, is that you want to have a really good energy with your products, with your customers. If I am having a bad day or something, I will not make shit. LOL. You are right. It can be felt. Yes, that's true, Gentry. I'm telling you, it's like, you know, and like, I don't know. I just feel like when I am not feeling happy and I'm not feeling good, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to make something, because I already know that I'll probably end up fucking it up. It probably won't look the way I want it to look. The energy is not going to feel the way I want it to feel. And maybe I might need money right then and there, but it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me more is that that customer is happy and feels what it is that they should be feeling, especially concentrate usually, yes. And your concentration, you know, concentration is another thing. If you're not in a good state of mind or a state of being, how is it that you'd be able to create something? And then me personally, and like with my morality, I would not feel right accepting money for something that I created when I was feeling like shit. I wouldn't be. And even with the cleansings that I do, if I'm not feeling good, I will not take cleansing appointments. And sometimes even when yeah, you need to put love in what you make. And yeah, so another thing too, and this might be TMI, but I've had times when I've had my period really bad and I have cramps and I have a cleansing appointment to do. I will not do that cleansing appointment. I will reschedule it because I'm dealing with this, and that's the thing, is that that's a physical issue. Yeah, we are witches, we are practitioners, you know, we can witch through things, but when your physical body is doing something and you need to let it happen, you sometimes need to be like, even though you really need that money, or you could really use that money, you need to be like, look, I need to reschedule you. And they will appreciate it a whole lot more, because if you're not giving it your all and you're taking the money that it was that they worked so hard to have, and you're not able to give them what it is that they're paying you for, I'm a strong believer that the universe will definitely fuck you in the end. The universe will be like, oh no, bitch, you are not doing this the right way, and you're gonna be broke for the rest of the month. All because you accepted that money to get that little bit of financial gain because you wanted to go out to dinner, or you wanted to pay this bill on time or something. You know, if I'm not feeling good, I will be like, I'm sorry, we have to reschedule this. We have to set up another time. Yes, karma. Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, just if you're not feeling good, and if you're not, you know, the way that you should be feeling when it is that you're creating your items, get yourself together, work on you, do some self-love, figure out what it is about you that is not attracting this. Because if it's not, like I said, if it's not from an outer source, so it's, yeah, it's a time of rest. Exactly. It's a time of rest, and allowing yourself to go through, maybe it might not be a physical thing, you know, you might not have your period, I don't know. But if you're having like depression, or you're having anxiety, or there's things that are around you, yeah, and recharge. Exactly. You can also do more physical and mental harm to yourself, because you're gonna take your personal bad energy. Exactly. If you're not in a good place, and you're doing energy work on other people and for other people, and that's the other thing too, is that a lot of people who do energy work don't know about using universal energy, and they use their personal energy, and then you use your personal energy to help somebody else when you ain't even using your personal energy to help you. So that's the other thing too. And if you don't have your personal energy, if it's weak, tap into universal energy. That's what it's there for. Universal energy is constant. It's constantly developing. It's constantly, like, there's no way that you could absorb all of universal energy and it's just going to be dry, because universal energy is never ending. So that's it, you guys. I'm here at the shop, and I wish I could stay longer, but I think Red Witch is going to be doing her daily read today on the SVSS channel, on the Spiritual Vibes and Soul Sisters channel. She's going to be doing her daily read. I'm an empath, and when I make things, when I'm drained, I will be like, I need to take a break and have downtime. That is good, Nadra. That is good. So that is really good advice. You guys keep the comments coming. After I post this video, I leave the video up. Can you do a video on universal energy? Yes, Galicia. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I didn't butcher it. Yes, I can do a video on universal energy. I'm very familiar with universal energy. So, you know, if you guys have any... Oh, Angelica. Okay, Angelica. Yeah, I will definitely do that. Thank you so much for that, that question, because that makes for a whole nother video and a topic. So I appreciate that. And I'm going to leave this video up, you guys. So after I leave it up, go ahead and drop your comments below. It would be really awesome to keep this discussion going on how it is that you can, how it is that you should be only doing workings when you're feeling at your best. And maybe even things on, you know, if you guys have advice on what it is that this fellow witch can do to help to bring more financial abundance and success to her business, because like I said, we're here to help, and I know a lot of you guys are out here as well and wanting to help others. So yeah, I will see you guys a little bit later. I will be showing some new products today on the Spiritual Vibes and Soul Sisters channel, and Red Witch will be doing her daily read. So we will see you guys on the other channel later on today. Oh, thank you so much, Nadra. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you, Nadra. Many blessings to you. Abundant, infinite blessings to all of you. Have a good day and blessed be.